What's up, guys? This is Nick here, and today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how you can make your Galaxy Note 2. Right here, as you can see, I have a Galaxy Note 2. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I'm going to show you guys how to turn this baby into a Note 4, essentially making your 3-year-old Galaxy Note 2 look like a Note 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the process of how to do this. Now I'm not going to show you how to root, but I am going to show you this video where you can go to root your Galaxy Note 2. But basically I'm going to show you how to install this custom ROM, and it's very, very simple if you know how to root and stuff. So just watch this video and you'll find out how to do that, and you'll have the Note 4 experience on your Galaxy Note 2. Now of course all the features aren't going to be in there, like certain things that are hardware based, meaning that you have to have the actual Galaxy Note 4 hardware for it to work, such as the high megapixel camera count on the new one and the sensor. So the camera is not going to be as great because it's hardware limited. But for the software wise, you're going to get most of the Galaxy Note 4 features right on your Galaxy Note 2. So stay tuned for this, guys. Okay guys, so for this process what you're going to need is a Windows PC or a Mac computer that has access to a browser and a file system. The Chromebooks probably won't work just due to the fact that they don't create folders and they don't have transferability as easy as a PC or a Mac. Second thing you're going to need is obviously your Galaxy Note 2, but you're not going to need this for this first step right here. You can put that to the side. And you're also going to need a USB cable to connect that Note to your computer. So let's get into the first step. Okay, the first step is you're going to want to have your Chrome browser or whatever browser you use will work just fine. And you want to create a folder. Now to do this on a Windows computer, you just left click or right click and then create new folder. Right here you'll see a folder right there. And then you just name it Note 2 or something easy so you know where you can get to your ROMs and stuff. And as you can see, that's where all my ROMs are. Okay guys, the next step is you're going to want to go into your Google search bar or Bing or whatever search engine that you might like to use, Yahoo, whatever. And you want to type in Ditto Note 4. And you should see the first link that appears is the Electron team, and you want to click that link. And you're going to see this website pops up with a little song. Actually the song scrolling down it's just showing you all the Samsung features that come on your Note 2. As you can see right there, that's a Note 2 right there. Is head over here to Note 2 right here, and where you see pick the Note 2 of your choice, the one that you have. If you have the N7100, that's the international model. These down here are the newer models. But for me, I had the AT&T model, so I went to V2 Note LTE. Now let me move the camera a little bit. And as you can see, it tells you all the features that come with the Note 4 ROM. So scrolling all the way down to the bottom, on your left hand side, it'll see right here, download and flash. So you're going to click that and you're going to download the file. Now I'm not going to click it and download it because I already have downloaded it. Once you get it downloaded, you want to drag it over to this folder that you created earlier. As you can see, I have mine right here, DN4 V2 for LTE model. The next thing you're going to do is take your plug and plug in your Note 2. Plug it into the computer. Let it install the drivers, drag the file into the phone storage or the SD storage or wherever you want to place it in your phone, and then we're ready to head over to the phone. Now like I say, in order to do this, you have to root and have a custom recovery. Now, in order to do that, a simple way to do that is to go to this website right here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. To go to galaxynote2root.com. This is where I learned how to root my Note. And actually, I think the dude who created this is actually a famous YouTuber. His name is Zetomax, so you could check him out on YouTube. Shout outs to him for helping me out with this. And as you can see right there, Galaxy Note 2 root, they have all the models. They have AT&T, T-Mobile, International, and it'll show you how to root and install that custom ROM so you can get to these steps. So like I was saying, once you have it in the folder, plug in your Note 2, drop it into the computer, the USB cable, drop the file into the phone. Once you have it in the phone, then you're ready to fire up the phone. Now that we have the file dragged on the phone, we're going to press volume up, home button, and the power button all simultaneously to get into the recovery mode, which is what I call the hack mode, or where we're going to install this DN4 ROM. So you hold them all down simultaneously until you see the Galaxy Note 2 screen. and then I would say keep holding them. And if you keep holding them, it's going to go to recovery mode. So now you can see we're into recovery mode. Clockwork Mod 6.0.43 is what I currently have installed. Now, what you want to do first off is you want to use this left clicker, or if you have a touch, you can touch. First thing you want to do is wipe data and factory reset. Now, I recommend making a backup down here. That takes a while, but back up all your files before you do this. I warn you, you will lose everything once you do this. So do not do this unless you backed up your files to make sure that you don't lose anything you want to lose. So do that first. But this is not a video on that. So if you want to, there's other videos on YouTube if you want to see how to back up. Wipe that data, factory reset. Yes, wipe all data. Let the Android guy do his thing. Second thing we want to do is go down the wipe cache partition. Do that. Third thing is, which is kind of not that easy to see, is you want to go all the way down into advanced right here, and you're going to want to wipe the Delvit cache. As you can see, Delvit cache wiped completed. Now you're going to want to go back to install zip. The zip file is what you downloaded. The DN4 file, that's a zip file which you transferred onto your phone. And you're going to want to choose zip for wherever you have it at. I currently had it on the phone itself, so I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And you're going to see at the bottom of mine, there's my DN4 V2 for LTE. Now that's my Ditto Note 4, so basically turning my Note 2 into a Note 4. Now I'm going to let this install, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Now, as you can see, it is finished. It says finish down here, install complete. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to reboot the system now. And this shouldn't take long, so just stay with me. But if you get any errors, that's because your zip file was probably broken, or it did not finish downloading, or your custom recovery is not compatible with this ROM. Now, I know 6.0.43 is, and just try to get the latest version of whatever custom recovery you're installing, whether that be Twarp or Clockwork Mod. Make sure that you get the latest version so it does not trip the system and you get into a brick and you don't know what you're doing. So as you'll see, the Samsung logo will boot up and it'll have little stars, kind of, I don't know if you could really see it, but they'll just like a loading screen, little stars around it. And it shouldn't take very long, and the Note 2 should turn into a Note 4 real quick. So this is the start screen, guys, and already you can see it's got that white theming like a Note 4. So I'm just going to skip through all of this real quick, and I'm just going to scan through it and just say no thanks on everything, because I just want to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to say no on my Google account, not now. I'm going to go next. I'm just going to say Nick, because that's who I am. Everything tech. Put that in there real quick, and go through the process. Let that load up a little bit, and as you can see, I'm going to skip the Samsung. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to skip through this stuff, skip again, skip. There's a lot of steps to get into a Galaxy, and as you can see, we're almost there if it would stop. And here we are. As you can see, we have a Galaxy Note 4 on our Galaxy Note 2. Now look at that. That's just like a Galaxy Note 4. If you guys are familiar with what a Galaxy Note 4 looks like. Now this is exactly what you're going to see on a Galaxy Note 4. If you go down to the settings, these are the settings you're going to see on a Galaxy Note 4. If you really want to see the actual settings, that's exactly how it looks on a Galaxy Note 4. It has all the features. This is not a ROM review video. This is just how to install it. So I can't guarantee that it's not buggy, because it probably is, because this is not a release candidate. This is actually a work in progress ROM, but it's really cool to try out. And most things work like messaging and phone, so you could probably get by with it. It has some random reboots now and then, but nothing too bad. You pull out the S Pen, you'll see you got your air command, you got screen write, image clip, smart select, the whole works. It's just got it all. It's straight up from the Note 4. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.